Alright, good evening, my people. Hello and welcome to some SimRail. I haven't played it in so long that when I went onto my YouTube playlist thing to add it to my SimRail playlist, um, Assetto Corsa Evo was above it. So I've played Assetto Corsa Evo more recently than I've played SimRail. So there's some context for you. Tim, Nabil, ASR, I hope you guys are doing well. I apologize for the stream being delayed, but it has been very very busy, and honestly, not like expected. Um, the I first knew that it was going to be a busy 24 hours or so at like I think it was during the stream. It was during yesterday's stream. So, you know, it was impossible. It was impossible for me to plan ahead well and yeah, avoid this basically. So I apologize, but I hope you can understand as well. Well, you know, it makes sense, Nabil, but it's just obviously I don't think anyone remotely remembers me playing Assetto Corsa Evo. So my point is, it's like I haven't played Assetto Corsa Evo in so long. Like I missed like a big update as well, and like it's been even longer than that basically that I haven't played. That I haven't played SimRail. I really need to get my. Oh, hello. No, thank you. I need to get like not zip ties, but like the Velcro ties. I'm doing good, thank you, my man. How are you doing? How's your weekend been so far? Hello, nerds. You ladies who don't want to play SimRail? No, that's a lie, my man. That's a lie. If like if the stream just didn't happen at all, I would have played it next week. Slapped it on a schedule for next week. So don't worry, it's not like that. It's not like that. Hello, Nilvinus. Okay, Nabil, no worries, bro. No worries. We should ask Matt. How about we don't? How about we just don't ask Matt? Right, 7 p.m. Friday. 27 drivers, 15 dispatchers. I've spoken my opinion on player numbers. Right, so we've got about 2.5 hours for the stream, roughly. So I'm gonna see if I can find something that roughly matches a journey that roughly matches that length. I don't have any preferences at all, like any, whether it's let's go to Kozłów, let's go to Warsaw, let's do a passenger service, let's do an express service. I am really open to anything as long as, you know, I get to play, I get to spend a decent amount of time here. I'm content. Two hours 37. Dragon. Okay, I remember that one. 132073. Right, let me note that down real quick. If I can find my notes. 132073. 13 drivers earlier today. Around what time, Nabil? $154. Another 237 with the tracks. I'd rather the dragon though. I'd rather the dragon. But I'll make a note of this one anyway, in case the other one's gone. 412154. And the Dragon's got cruise control. So I can just like, chill, you know? Right, 132073. Let's take this one. Go past GM. I don't have any, like I just said, I don't have any preference. I just, the only one condition I have is that I do the service for as long as I can, and the stream being about 2.5 hours long. That's the best thing. Hello, my bot. Always messing with choo-choos, my friend. How are you doing? Good to see you. Hello, Mr. Jackson. How are you doing? Do we go past GM with this one? We don't. But nerds, you are welcome to input yourself somewhere here. ASR, I don't know if it's new or not, my friend. It's service 132073. You would know, I'm pretty sure. But I can't tell you. Fine as always, I love that for you, Jackson. Flipping sick pictures, by the way, that you uploaded. How was that? How was that dive? Visiting the wreck. Input red lights. No trolling. Let's just have a smooth, you know, journey. We'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of that. Let me look for myself here. I have a map now. I have 2 screens. I can get like a map open. I love that. That's incredible. 132037 was it? Nope. What am I? Oh, 073. That's the one. I love that. Okay. Maybe I move chat to this side. You enable preview and minimize. I'll move chat to this side. And then that there. So I have all my details. And I can see kind of like what's going on around me. Yeah, this is cool. Right, before I take over, making sure everything is set in order. That looks amazing. Train Sim Mode 5 Root Remix. What does that mean? Got Coke today for my drink. Jackson, why not start a YouTube channel and document your dives? I think that would be pretty cool. I was watching Shy earlier today when I was eating. And yeah, you could do like, yeah, just like a documentary of your dives and stuff like that. Did your English certification exam on Wednesday? Nice one. Now I have to wait for the results. How confident are you feeling in my bot? You think you've got this? We're heading to Iskovice. Right, so we're about here. Didn't see one level. Exterior camera. Whoa. Whoa. It's been a while. It's been a while. Bear with me. Oh god. What the hell? Okay, there we go. Right, so we've got a PKB cargo livery, obviously. The I don't want to call it default, but you know, the one we all know and love. Some containers of different sizes, which I really like. Some danger chemicals. This is really. Oh my god. There's no really rhyme or pattern to the camera movement. It's quite weird. So yeah, a mix of containers, different length containers, and chemicals. Looks pretty cool, to be fair. They just said the new Humble Bundle. Oh, a TSW5 Humble Bundle. Really? I'm going to check this out because I'm usually... No, I'm not going to check it out. I'm not going... There's no point. There's no point entering. Because I'm going to see something I really like and it's going to look cool and I'm going to end up spending money. I'm going to end up spending money and I don't want to do that. Nabil, was the Assetto Corsa Evo video that you sent me, was that the 5-minute one? Or did you send me a different one? I'll have to check it out, Nabil. Thank you for the information on the bundle. Am I going to drive or continue yapping? How about both? How about I do both? How about I drive and yap? See the max speed of the dragon? No. You see the max speed of a dragon. There were a couple other services. There were a couple other services with the dragon. How about you go and find out the top speed of a dragon? Yeah, fair enough, Jackson. Did I say dinner? I didn't say dinner. Or did someone else say dinner? It has been a while, obviously, boys, so bear with me. I'm probably going to be making a couple mistakes. If I do, don't be surprised. I don't think we'll crash. I don't think we will derail. But we might make a couple mistakes. Here and there. You've already found out the top speed. What is it then, mate? This one is disappointing. Oh, okay. So it's not as good as the previous ones. That's a shame then for people. I mean, I guess it still gives people the opportunity if they want to do things legit, you know. But yeah, it's a shame it's not as good as previous times. Press 2 again to reset the camera. Okay, thank you, ASR. I will, I'll bear that in mind. It's burnt to crisp. Ah, surely it can still be salvaged though, Jackson. No. Read chat. Am I not reading chat? I'm very sorry, sir. Very sorry, my lords, that I'm not responding in 0.0001 milliseconds. Plus, I'm trying my best. I also am trying to drive a train in a game that I haven't played in yoinks. So, I apologize for not responding 0.00000001 seconds after you send a message. I will try better, my lord. About 130 from memory. See how you say from memory? That means you're not sure. So what's one way for you to find out again, nerds? This horn is loud. One 1320732 excavation dispatch message received. Thank you for the information. You mean in-game chat? I haven't really missed much. There's not too much going on in in-game chat. Nerd can wait for a response. No, if I had TTS, you know what? I was talking to my missus yesterday. I think it was yesterday or the day before. And I was just talking to her about... about something to do with reading chat. And she brought up like, oh, why didn't you use like a text-to-speech? But the thing is, you lot are constantly yapping and waffling, right? And just talking bollocks. It's just gonna be non-stop in my ear. Oh, I spilled Coke everywhere on my keyboard. Fortunately, it just missed my keyboard and it's on my mat. Yeah, you lot talk so much crap that it's just gonna be it's just gonna be like it's just gonna be like nonsense. It's not gonna be like anything serious. I know you guys. I've become very acquainted with you. Nerd, I know. Imagine all the things that Nerd says in TTS. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And then you've got like in the bills, you know, story time explanations. When he clicks into AI modes. Nah, I'm not doing TTS. You're joking. You're joking, fellas. Let's get real. Give me a second. People are active in chat today. You love to see it, you know. Is it gay to look in the mirror? Ooh. I mean, that's been a debate for a while now, you know. Is it gay to look in the mirror? I think it depends on what your intention is, you know. You look in the mirror and what are your thoughts about yourself, you know? You know the boss update is bad when Aerosoft creates a 13-second trailer. Why do they even try? Like, I don't wanna be so negative, but just gotta keep it real sometimes, you know. Why do you try? You will join me in SimRail dash the railway simulator. Thank you, Nabil. I think that was karma, Ned. Yeah, I can't even argue with you, mate. Go check out the new wagons. I don't even know what I'd be looking out for. What's new in the wagons? Like, what am I looking for? New wagons of immigrants on them. That is crazy. 1 second intro, 5 seconds showing the urban, and the rest of some reason the man DD. What the hell? Just basically just filler. Even on a 13-second trailer, they had to use a filler. Lads, what are the new trailers? What am I looking out for? New trailers, sorry. Wagons. New wagons. All of them. Well, you see how I said the other day, Ace, like I'm not really like a wagons person. So like what's new? Like what am I what am I meant to be admiring? or will it be more visible in like these ones? The wagon is literally new. Right. I mean that's cool and all. I mean it looks nice. It looks clean. You know, there's not much dirt on it. It looks nice. You know, it's a wagon. These tanks are new as well. These tanks look cool. These tanks look cool. I would have liked to see a better higher resolution on the text, considering I've got this game currently maxed out. And 1440p. I like that they're licensed. That's cool. Yeah, you know, I got a PKP liveried loco PKB wagons. I like that. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I look cool. Like I'm not really like because I'm not into wagons, right? So I don't know what I should be appreciating. But yeah, as someone from an external point of view, it generally looks nice. Generally speaking, yeah. And obviously, it's always nice to have variety as well. What's the word? Oh god, I forgot the name of it. Shunting. Shunting when? Shunting in multiplayer when? 132073 to Iskovic Dispatch. Message received. Thank you very much. What's the button for the torch? For a flashlight. L doesn't do anything. F doesn't do anything. Have we got a nice little sunset to look at? Oh, we do. Oh, no, I talk with the HUD. Wait, the HUD, was it F? L? K? How do I get my HUD back? X? How do I get my HUD back? Hello, Transport Legend G. Thank you, boys. I didn't press G, though. One 132073. Green signal received. Thank you very much. Can't make any promises regarding the derailments. The best a man can do is try. Have a lovely rest of your shift. Maybe I fat fingered the F key because G is right next to it on my keyboard layout. Only reasonable explanation, right? Bro, it's not a wagon fill. Or is that a wagon foul? Wagon foul. Peter foul, wagon foul. Will we be driving the Pendo at all tonight? No, my good sir. I'm taking this until the end of the stream, which will be in about 2 hours. Two and a bit hours. 2 hours, 10 minutes, 2 hours, 15. Transport Legend, I actually don't know. I just know that there are different layouts, obviously. So maybe for someone else with a different layout, F and G are going to be in different places. I've got my wrist rest. I've been without it for so long because I had my steering wheel. Oh yes, wrist safety. Nabil, you'll like this one. I can rest my wrists. The PDF words: pedophile, 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 pedophile. PDF words. Come on, man. Let's not do all of that. Let's not do all of that business, all that politically correct business. Because Nabil, it's about health, right? I'm looking after my wrists. You were very concerned about me grounding myself the other day. So I thought, you know what? Let me go one further and ground my wrists. Why is it crazy? I don't understand. Have I missed an update? Have I missed an update in the politically correct world? Is pedophile now the same as saying retarded and spastic? I'm not allowed to say those words. Well, your health is not affected by waiting. As a matter of fact, in waiting, I give you an opportunity to maybe exercise. That's good for your health, right? Maybe study. That's good for your health. You know, I'm actually giving you an opportunity to better your well-being. Any derails today, Nilvinus? I mean, like I said to Nerds, I can't make any promises. The best a man can do is try. And, you know, we leave the rest to God. Oh, Jackson, mate. If some of the group chats I've been a part of in the past, or some group calls that I've been a part of in the past, come to light, oh, it's game over, mate. It is absolutely game over. Absolutely. Absolutely, but you know, everyone today pretends, you know, he said what? Let's cancel him. Cancel me, please. Cancel me. You rest your eyes before a stream, see? What I've done, Nerds, when I make you wait, I get a deck of cards, lad, and I place them in your hands. How you choose to play those cards, I've cleaned my hands. That's up to you. Well, I don't know, Nerds, because looking at what we're carrying, a derailment might cause a big fireball. You're always complaining you're the only streamer streaming SimRail at the time. I have never complained that I'm the only streamer streaming SimRail. There's 3 people streaming SimRail, English, Dutch, and German. That's good, but I've never complained about me being the only person. I've mentioned it before, and I've highlighted that it speaks to the popularity of the game, but I've never complained about it. I just mentioned it. Which ones, Jackson? To be honest, I had a few, mate. A couple of them have had to be at least postponed just due to work. I don't know. It depends. It depends on which ones you're referring to. When you make a complaint about something, let me source like the actual definition of a complaint before I say what I want to say. Okay, according to Google, which gets its definitions from the Oxford Dictionary, 2 definitions, one of which is relates to the current convo. A statement that something is unsatisfactory or unacceptable. And so I don't think that warrants my mentions of me being the only streamer streaming it a complaint. I mention it in terms I mention it with regards to the lack. Thank you. Cheers. I mention it with regards to just the lack of popularity with regards to the game itself. But I personally don't have an issue being the only person streaming. As a matter of fact, that's a good thing for me. As a streamer, if I'm the only person streaming a particular game, that's a very good thing. I've got 0 reason to complain. But I've just used it as a... I've just used it in my argument with regards to the game's popularity.
The real burning question from the game of 567 in our community is, will there be multiplayer?
There absolutely will be multiplayer. Here's the tracks in the world, absolutely. Of course, things have been going too well, haven't they?
No silly dance, please. And I think a sick note can't find. You know what? During probation for my work here, I think I'm coming off probation either this month or next month. But usually during probation, if you take more than like 2 sick days off, it severely harms your probation. You're complaining, lack of players or streamers, you're not satisfied. I don't care. SimRail to me isn't what it is to you. You're obviously very, very invested in SimRail. You're obviously more passionate about it than I am. You're a bigger fan of the game than I am. I don't care. If nobody played it, I wouldn't care. Like not upset about people not many people playing it or streaming it. Would I prefer more players? Absolutely, because then my experience of the game becomes a better one. And even in saying about a streamer thing, even though it's better for me if I'm the only person streaming it, generally speaking, from an unbiased position, if more people are streaming the game, that means, well, it should equal more people watching the game, which means more popularity, which again would make the game a better experience for me. I like business. I would like to go on and see 50, 60, 70 train drivers, as an example. 20, 25 dispatchers, as an example. And I would like that. It would make my experience better. But if there's nobody playing the game, I don't care. I'll still play with AI. It's still AI driving around. There's AI dispatching. So, you know? So for me, it's not a complaint.
Axon Jackson 069 cheered. X10, LWDADN Matt P.
Nice. Collab when? Soon come, Tim. Soon come. To Tenerife, Jackson. When are you there? Are you there right? You're there now, but I mean, like, how long for?
Axon Jackson 069 cheered. X10, LWDADN Matt PLWDADN Matt PLWDADN Matt PLWDADN Matt PLWDADN Matt PLWDADN Matt PL.
Thank God the cutoff point exists. Thank God. I know you're being sarcastic, ASR, but I'm going to be pedantic on your sarcasm and say no. He used the correct tense. He did use the correct tense. Because he's asking... To be fair, the sentence doesn't make sense. The tense makes sense because they're both referring to future. No, it's a future possibility. It's a future hypothetical, not a future. Don't say yup. No, it's a hypothetical. It's a question. It's a possibility. It's not. It's going to happen. No! 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 It never happened. Nothing happened. There was no situation. Nothing happened. Jackson, I'm going to set a reminder on my phone now to later on bring it up with the missus, and yeah. We'll talk about it. I think she would like to go. Tim! You didn't have to do him like that. You did not have to do him like that. I don't know where 446-029 is. Oh, we're meant to cross paths at some point, Nabil. It won't be a weekend, Jackson, because of work. It won't be a weekend. It would have to be during the week. Would that be a problem? I'll check when I'm next on leave. Let me see when my next leave is. Because my leave is split through the year. I'm next on leave in June. June to end of the last week of June. No, the last 2 weeks of June until Second week of July. Okay. Yeah, I'll have a word to the missus with it. Tenerife, it really shouldn't be expensive. You know, flights, hotel. It really shouldn't be expensive. Tim, why are you trying to like suck out details? What deeds? Playing with each other's swords is crazy. Oh, it's a conversation I don't want to have. It's a conversation. It just doesn't need to happen, really, does it? Wait, what? Oh snap! I thought the train ended here. No, this train's long. It goes all the way down here. Yo, I want to see the front of my train, bro. I just want to... Whoa. Wait, why is one tail... Is that tail light on? Why have I got a tail light on? Why is left track lighting gone? What was that? And why didn't you say anything though? Did you not notice I had my left track running combination on? Some dispatcher you are. Desk light, go on then. I'm alright with a bit of desk lighting. If I can find the there we go. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. Gorgeous. Just drop dead gorgeous. ASR, these are my current settings. This would be why my game looks the way it does. It's just completely maxed out. And I'm playing at native resolution. It's completely maxed out, balls to the wall, except the resolution. If I do make that fall... I don't think it changes much. Does it look any better? I don't think so. There's some weird texturing here now that I didn't notice before. What do you mean that's not your job? It is, absolutely. Listen, I get taught if a train enters my station at work with, you know, any sort of light funny behavior, it needs to be reported as soon as possible. How much more you as an actual dispatcher? Oh, I got a red signal. Thank you, ASR. See that, nerds? See that? He's been helpful. You want to bed? Don't go to bed. To be fair, it's like what, 7 in the morning there, 8 in the morning. I wouldn't even blame you if you do go to bed. Oh, you're right. What, bro? Oh, I've lost them. Yeah, you're right. Okay, look. Yeah, look. Nice. Okay, So that was my bad then. That I made an invalid point earlier then. Okay, I'll just keep it on then. I mean, if you go to like Warsaw though, and then my frames just tank, I'll have to make it half resolution. But I'll leave it full for now. It's nice and smooth. Everything looks good. But doesn't pressing 2 twice just reset it? The way that you move it would still be the same, right? Yeah. I think it's just clunky in its operation. But yeah, I'll bear that in mind anyway. If I struggle with it again, then I'll just reset it. Jackson, he's just trying to run away from responsibility. He just wants to run away from responsibility. He knows his duties. He knows his duties. Is there any reason why in these formations the last like 6 or 7 wagons are all empty? I don't know how to use it. I mean, yeah, it will take some practice. You know what? I wish the chat box would disappear when there's no activity. I wish it would disappear. Because I like looking at the clock moving. I know that's a really weird thing. But I'm missing out on it being hidden behind. Yo, would setting the textures to full resolution help with like the textures on the tracks? You know the tracks has like some really bad texturing. This texturing looks incredible. I don't know how much it's gonna come across on stream. Yeah, but why? Why are they empty? Because my one is the last like 6 or so are empty, and then the other train that was going the other way had the exact same thing. It had a different load. It was all containers instead of a mixture, but it's the last bunch were still empty. So obviously there's something more to it, innit? No, nerd. Of course, if you're Msari, you can't tell the driver's using the correct lights. But when you're jumping up and down on the tracks in front of the train, right, when you're this close to the train, you're going to be able to notice, oh, hello, something's off here. That's a tail light. That's a headlight. But this is the front of the train. Something's amiss. Maybe I should inform the train driver, hey, you might want to check your lighting combination. Something might be a bit off. I've got a clock on the center screen, do I? Oh, I do. But it doesn't look as nice, and it's a lot smaller. What do you mean I can't be trusted with any goods that are dangerous? I've got like 6 tons of diesel on board. No reds. No. I take it back. I'm not yapping about empty wagons. It was a valid question. Have a look. No, Jackson. Shh. Shut up for 1 minute. No. No. Be quiet for 1 minute. Shush. Look at. Have a read. Just have a read. Look, they're empty because I guess it's part ECS, and it makes a lot of sense to have them. It makes a lot of sense to have them in one train, more efficient, and they're together because, well, imagine having a bunch of empty wagons from full wagons. That's a lot of time and money. Do you see how the explanation has helped me to understand the reason why there's empty wagons? There's empty wagons. Do you see how now I'm informed, right? I've been informed. And now moving forwards, one, I now have an understanding of what my eyes see. And number two, someone else who may not know, I will now be able to inform. Do you see how the world rotates, how the world works? That's it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Do Burger King still do crowns? I need to get myself a Burger King crown. If someone can create a GIF from one of my emotes of like just yapping away like a South Park character, I'll make it an emote.
X10. Yap 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 yap.
You don't need to you don't need to give me bits to do that now. You yap anyway. You don't need to pay to do it. You do it for free. Yeah, Burger King crying on board the flight. Oh, I haven't seen that video in a long time. I did do it for free and it's great. It's absolutely great. It's a hobby. It's a hobby. I'm simply sharing my hobby with you lot. Talking of King of the Village idiot, I need to get back into Kingdom Come Deliverance. That's going to be heavy next week. This is what we're doing next week, yeah? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I might forget this, by the way. So even as I'm saying this is what we're going to do next week, take it with a grain of salt. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Kingdom Come Deliverance. Thursday, Friday, sim racing. You actually have 6 clocks displaying this time on the server. UI's timetable clock, clock on the radio, clock on the DMI. Well, you do make a point. I haven't got anything to say. I haven't got anything to say to that. You do make a good point. All the times are indeed in sync. I've got 2 phones. I've got my monitor. I've got radio, DMI, whatever the right one is with the speedometer on it. If somebody chats in chat, it tells me the time there. If I press F1, it tells me the time there. And yet with all these times, your bro is still timeless.
Axon Jackson 069 cheered. X10. I got 2 phones. One for the
I'm the
plug,
coldest
one for the
motherfucker
load.
alive.
I got 2 phones. One for the bitches and one for the dosing. I need 2 more. Line bumpin' I'm ring. Ring. Ringin'.
Train spotter Weddle. I hope you're still here, my friend. I didn't ignore you on purpose. I'm driving the Dragon. Oh god. CASR, I listened. I reset it. The ET25, which is also known as the Dragon, of course. PKP cargo livery. We've got some containers. Some short, some long. I don't know what the proper terminology for them is. We have some diesel as well on board. And yeah, you are very welcome. How is that wild? Oh, snap.
Axon Jackson 069 cheered. X10. You just got ignored by LW dad name.
Bro made sure everyone on every platform heard it. That's wild. Aye, who's giving me a substitute signal? Nerd. Nerd, is this you? What are you doing? Bro, I will change services so quick. What are you doing? I'm late. Bro, I'm 15 minutes late. What are you doing? Who else is it going to be? Of course. Of course it's Nerd. What are you doing? Bro, I'm 15 minutes late. You keep saying Matt Pedalson's not happy, Matt Pedalson's not happy, Matt Pedalson's not happy that I'm playing SimRail. You've connived. You've connived with him. You've connived. You think it's me? What do you mean we don't follow timetables? My brother in Christ, I need to get somewhere. And I need to be there at a certain time. What do you mean we don't follow timetables? Bro gave me a substitute. What the hell is that over there? Oh, it's the tracks. Oh, my baby. Freight is the last priority. I've got your dildos in here. I've got your Amazon Prime next day delivery dildos straight from Temu China. The Temu factory in China. So you're holding yourself up. So cool. Not a priority. Alright, bet. Alright. Yeah, but he did a good job, ASR. Maybe I missed something, but as far as I know, he did a good job. Now he's whipped out the substitute signal straight out his arsehole. ASR, don't question it. It's because of the tariffs. It's to avoid the tariffs. Oh, I like driving the Dragon, you know. I feel one with it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like one with it. I like driving the Dragon. I like driving the Trax. I like driving the Pendolino. All the other ones are just long, man. There is a bunch of noise. No, I'll tell you another one that I like driving. The local train, the local one, but like the old looking train, not the elf, the other one. I like that one as well. I like the elf as well. But everything else just stinks, man. Sorry for my EU07 lovers. EN1, yeah, it stinks, man. Soz. Nah, look, okay, look, I don't dislike them, yeah, I don't hate them. They're just not at the top of my list, innit? There's a heli crash. I saw it. Very weird. Like it's like the rotors just took off. No, the 8022 is not too bad. The 8022 is not too bad. But everything else... This Shaun the Sheep fella's still active. What a guy, man. Full-time job. Wow, ASR. It was 6 fatalities in total, wasn't it? In fact, one of the fatalities was the president of road transport. Oh god, this is going to open the door for so much conspiracy theories. So many conspiracy theories. Oh god, I ignored somebody else on TikTok as well, Rafa said. Sorry, lad. Nah. Is that duck fella still... Does he still play? And like, did he use like a voice changer or something to get to do the quacks? Or would he manually actually sit in his room quacking after everything? Nobody just messaged me. I think Sean was talking to Nerd. I know he's an OG. I know. That's why I was like, wow, he's still active. He's still here. Bro is a veteran. Thank you, Nerd. Pleasure as always. I like this new brake behavior. I don't know if it's more realistic than it was previously or not, but it feels more realistic. I don't remember having to wait quite a while, not quite a while, but a decent amount of time for the brakes to release. But I like this. Revenge. Okay, so are we even then? Are we even now? Bro gave me another one. Are we not even? Bro, who am I beefing? What do you mean never even? Take me off the substitute signal right now. I will just exceed the limit. Is he actually sending me on the left track? The thing says no event. I'll report you, bro. I'll report you on Discord, and then you'll get banned. They don't like you anyway. They've already got a problem with you. Looks like a pirate. It says INT1, no events. No events. I'm not doing left track running. You tricked me. But yeah, you better change your mind. Snitch, hell yeah. He did change the switch. He knew to. He doesn't want beef with bro doesn't want beef with the Discord admins, the SimRail Discord admins. Sure. No, this is what you're gonna do now, yeah. Look, 50 minutes delay. That's going to increase to about 25 minutes, and then guess what? Faster trains are gonna come up on my ass, and then you're gonna have to move me again to let those trains pass. So then you cock me even more. Yeah, I saw that as well. No, sorry, ASR. I saw that as well. I'm meant to have one at Kozlov, but it's 20 minutes anyway. So I'm already behind on that. It was going to be even more by the time I get there. So I'm not saving any time. That's how delayed I am. That even avoiding a technical stop is not going to help. All right, Jackson. Thank you for stopping by, my man. Have a lovely rest of your weekends. Look after yourself. Stay safe. Welcome to my people on TikTok. Zachariah, thank you very much. Jajinski? Matko, what's up? Thank you for the lights. No, SimRail doesn't have any SimRail doesn't have any what's the word? Not telemetry. Is it telemetry? Whatever it is that makes like ETS2 the lights on my PC react to ETS2. SimRail doesn't have anything like that, does it? Hello, Rambo. You're at WP? Well, I'm heading towards you, my friend. It's gonna take me a while because I've been limited to 20 by someone. No telemetry yet. I like that. I am hopeful about SimRail. I don't see SimRail as a game that like it talks more than it shows, if that makes sense. I do have faith in the devs. It's an official, yeah. Oh yeah, I didn't doubt it. I didn't doubt it. SimRail not that advanced. It'll get there. It'll get there. Anything on VR at all? Because for them to be having it available to experience at trade shows or gaming events or whatever it may be, there's something in the code, right? VR already, in one way or another, is in the game code. Surely they can just give it to us in beta, right? Like say, hey, this is like a 0.1 of the VR stuff. You know, we're taking on feedback. The issue is performance. I mean, that goes with any game though. That's the sort of curse with VR, is that you get the immersion, you lose out on performance. I mean, that's always been the case with VR. Oh, Fat Controller told he did, he nuts. Right. You cock. In the famous words of James May. You cock. Yeah, Warsaw would be a problem. Warsaw would definitely be a problem. But then I wonder if in those situations you can turn down the render distance so much so that you won't even see the tall buildings and stuff like that. I think that's a trade-off that people may be willing to make. Well, to be honest, if you give people the option, then you've cleared yourself of any, you know, of anyone having any issue with you. Rambo, that is a huge advantage that this game has compared to Train Sim World. Huge advantage. You do a run in TSW, and it might be a cool run at first. But you do it again, and again, and like it instantly loses it's wherever it was that made you excited for it, it almost instantly loses it because the same exact thing happens over and over and over and over and over. I mean, I guess the way I saw, but optimization is something that generally will always be a work in progress, right? But when you make it so that it's like feature specific, I don't know, I feel like you could make big advancements within that. The dispatcher doesn't have to be a troll. The dispatcher just has to be nerd. That's it. Silly sods from Chatham. Of course you're going to turn up for the next SimRail stream, nerd. You can't help yourself. Even if it's not because I'm streaming it, it will just be because it's SimRail. You ain't missing out on a SimRail session, my friends. Yo, this full texture thing is cold. Those carriages look nice, clear, sharp. I mean, the thing is with the LGV route is that they use autogen, and like a very bad autogen, I guess. And instead of using autogen, but then maybe working with it, you know, touching it up, making it nice, they just let autogen do everything. Because Matt said in a stream one time some years back, like, yeah, we use autogen, it you know, didn't give us the results we wanted. Da, 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 da. But why not work with it? It's like people that use AI and think AI is going to do the whole thing for them. It's like, no, AI is meant to be an assistant. SimRail but with TSW VR graphics. In that case, I'll be okay. I don't want VR. I'm alright. Exactly, Nabil, as well. Yeah. You can never get a perfect result, and that's the thing. When you keep chasing perfection, you never end up releasing the thing. Because you'll never get there. And when you rely on player feedback, like what was hinted today on the Assetto Corsa Evo video, it almost changes your plan, right? Gives you ideas and thoughts that you didn't have previously. No one is driving or dispatching in INT9. Yeah, I was going to say what ASR said. It's probably just like a throwaway server where you just go to muck around and practice. You know what? Although yes, it can be boring when it's only AI nerds. I am super grateful that we have AI trains. That whether a player is sitting in them or not, they're driving. They could have so easily just made it so that you'll only see another train if a player is sitting in it. Are those new carriages, by the way? Are there new passenger cars? One thing that separates, for me anyway, a TSW run from a SimRail run is that a SimRail run always feels like more of a journey. I can't really explain it. Maybe it's the length of the run. Maybe it's the size of the map. I don't know. But it always feels like more of a journey. Not that you never get that feeling. Well, let me speak for myself. It's not like I've never felt that in TSW. I have. It's just quite rare. The newest passenger cars are from December. Oh damn. Well, I haven't played since December, I think. So it's possible that when I did play at that time, I just didn't see them. Exactly, ASR. That is a factor. That is a factor. Nerd, you twat! I told you. Now there's a train behind me. I told you. So now I get to Vostrova, and guess what? I'm gonna be parked aside again. Which, yes, fair enough. I'm a freight train. Naturally, I don't have priority. But it didn't have to be like this. It didn't have to be like this. It is unrealistic compared to having an actual player sitting, yes. But I would still very much take that over the trains just not being there at all. Even as you say, ASR, that sometimes stuff is different. Even those differences are very, very, very small. No, I know I'm afraid. Hence why I said, you know, I know I'm afraid. However, it didn't have to be like this. And the fact that we're splitting and I'm not actually going to have to make way for it, you're very lucky, mate. Yeah, I would have had it. I would have had it with you. We would have had it out right on the tracks. You versus my train. Okay, Nabil, fair enough, mate. How's Omzi going, by the way? Are you still playing it often? I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it, really. Tracism Classic has been on my mind. I'm not gonna say that I'm planning on playing it soon, but it's on my mind. I don't dispatch those. I don't know the timetable. Whoa, whoa, hello, whoa. Whoa, hold on a second. I've dispatched before, yeah, and I've dispatched before quite well. Thank you very much. It just happens, as such, that I prefer driving these days than dispatching. Yeah? That's it. Your train behind you'll be stopping at. Oh, thank you, Rambo. Legend. Oh, yeah, that's what we're talking about. When it comes to dispatching, I mean, it's as simple as that, really, isn't it? That's it. You do your job. You do it well. You get praise for it. You feel satisfaction. I mean, what, you know what I'm saying? That's it. That's it. I mean, to be fair, Nabil, 1 to 2 tours every day is solid. I'm not gonna lie, that's solid. At this time, SimRail is gorgeous. Listen, the lighting at night is always special. Nothing would defeat driving through certain yards that have a lot of the blue lighting. But generally speaking, yeah, the night lighting in this game is fantastic. Before, the timetable was completely different. Well, all I'm hearing is an invitation to a challenge. I'll definitely do some dispatching the week of the update, because I think even I'll get bored driving every day. So I'll do some dispatching that week. Although, to be fair, it won't make a difference to me because I wasn't dispatching with the timetable in my head, right? I didn't know anything off by heart regarding the timetable. What do you mean there's still no real night? Oh, do you mean like, yeah. Oh, you guys are watching at the full 1080p then, isn't it? If you guys can see that. Yeah, there definitely is still some light here. How realistic that is though, I don't know. No, nerds. Throw in 10 bits, mate. You can't do yap. If you're gonna put it in that format, mate, throw 10 bits at it. Make it twerk. Oh, so do I, ASR. Isn't there another train that has similar lighting to this? It's not as good as this, but it's got similar lighting. I don't remember which one. 132073 to Vostrova Palnoch. Message received. Thank you very much. Have a lovely shift yourself. I just get a bigger sense of accomplishment. I don't know, maybe I'm feeling good about this because you know, I haven't played it in a while and so it feels fresh, but it's a feeling I'm familiar with when it comes to SimRail. I might not play it often, but the few times I do play it, I actually get a sense of accomplishment. I get a sense of I'm actually doing something. Like I'm simulating being a train driver. Like I feel like I'm working. What a very strange thing to say, but you know, yeah. Except the part where the headlights are literally candles with the glass in front. I mean, that's just the charm of like the older stock, really, isn't it? I always say that, what, Nabil, regards to how I feel playing it. I know, I mentioned it. I always say it when I play. But I always feel it. It stands out to me, and that says something because you know how often I play Train Sim World. Especially relative to how often I play SimRail. And how often do I say it playing TSW? It's a new feeling in driving a train. It's a different feeling. So it stands out a lot more. We're coming to ETCS level 2, nice. Is there anything I need to do? Anything I need to set on the DMI? Bro said, may God save us. Hey, it's been pretty smooth from here, alright? Just need to acknowledge, okay. We've had a pretty good run. Some close calls with red signals, but no spads. Thank you, Nabil. Do you see the difference between actually somebody who's trying to be helpful and someone who's not? ASR has said you just need to acknowledge. Lovely piece of information. Fills me with confidence. Nabil says, nope, you don't need to do anything. That's chill. Then this one will come and say, turn the master switch to off. And then me, because I'm not focusing, I'm not locked in, I'll do it, and the run just is done. And then when I want to now reset the train and give it back to AI and take control over it again, it's all buggy and I can't get the train going. You turn that master switch to off. You, nerds, go to a dispatching post that I'm going to go past, stay there and open my door and come into the train. Ah, oh wait, you can't open doors anymore. Ha, Muppet. It makes driving a train too automated. Would you even be allowed to do that in real life? No pressure on me, Nabil. No pressure. I did give my word, you know, some months ago. I did give my word, and I must honor that. How about, because I've already got in mind what I want to do next week, how about 2 weeks from now? So not this coming week, but the week after. I put it on the schedule. I don't know how many days. It could be 1, could be more. But yeah. Just remind me in case I forget. I'll be going to... once it's founded. I mean, it's the same thing really, isn't it? Because even the money that I'll be saving from now, I can invest, right? Or... No, ASR, it has only happened a couple of times, to be fair. But there are times when, oh god, I hand the train back and the AI is doing all sorts of funny business, reversing, going backwards all of a sudden. And then I try and take control again, and the train's, it becomes bugged. And like I said, it's only happened a couple of times, but, you know, it's happened. Good on you for good communication, Rambo. I'll always praise good communication in this game. Yo, someone go on TikTok and send me a universe, man. I just keep seeing, oh, this person receives a universe, that person receives a universe. Someone give me a universe, man. I don't even know what that is. Nabil sent me like a whole list, and I've not been able to remember it. ETCS off IRL is illegal. I thought so, because we're messing with like a safety function, isn't it? Yeah, I would like to do that, Nabil. I would like to do that. Yeah, I'll put it on a schedule a couple weeks from now. Oh, ASR, it's happened, bro. It's happened on stream with a Pendolino, if I remember correctly. I had an issue with a Pendolino, and it was going backwards. The AI was driving it backwards in reverse. Like I said, it only happened literally like 1 or 2 times, like literally a couple of times. It wasn't like this very obvious bug that was always happening. Bro replied with K. I forgot about Waldorfen. What was I running? I was running a bit of Berlin X10. Yeah, I was doing Berlin X10 for a while, wasn't I? I think it all just depends on the time. Yeah. Rheinhausen is a bit washed. I'm not sure exactly what it is, what sort of a hold that route has on me, because I always feel very fondly. I think of Rheinhausen very fondly. But in all honesty, it's a pretty basic route. I'm glad the Chicago route is smooth for me now. It's just a shame that it's quite short, and it's honestly no frills. I mean, yeah, I'm bloody bus driving, right? It's not exactly the most exciting thing in the world, but it can be excessively boring, more so than it needs to be. Only Waldorf and a Hohenkirchen these days. Yeah, but they're good, right? You got some tight roads, you got hills, you've got enough driving from A to B to keep you engaged. That's what I like about Berlin. The city has its own challenge that it offers, and then you sort of go a little bit outside of the main city, and then again you've got now a bit of a different challenge to deal with. I really like the man, like the double-decker man. I just really, really like it. I don't know what it is about double-deckers. Maybe because I see so many of them here. I used to be quite fond of single-deckers, more so I think when I was younger. And at some point, there was a transition. Oh wait, no, you've had it happen lately. Oh, so maybe it hasn't been fixed then. I must be lucky then. I've only had it like, well, I mean, you play it a lot more than me, to be fair, so it makes sense. But I think this happened when I was playing it regularly myself, and I only ever remember it happened either once or twice. Really, Nabil? Ah, Aunt Alexander Dennis is quite old. The only Alexander Dennis I see in the UK are like old ones. We used to have a lot of them back in like the mid-2000s to like 2010s. Are there any mods? Oh, new models. Are there any mods for them? I would love to. I'd love to drive them. I like to drive them. The routes as they are currently. I don't like driving them in their periods, if that makes sense. Not that I'd be opposed to that. I wouldn't mind like a classic bus, but yeah, for the most part. Especially because, oh wow, I was gonna say Berlin is set in modern day, but that route came out, what, 2010? Something like that? What's that? 2010 is not 15 years ago. 2010 is not 15 years ago. 2010 was 15 years ago.
132073 entry signal given. You're gonna wait
Oh,
track 3 for
snap.
a few minutes to let the high-speed service pass.
2025 was 15 years ago. Huh? Thank you, Nabil. Whoa. Oh. Wow. 15. Oh, that's depressing. That's depressing, bro. That's gonna make me wanna cry, bro. What? What number are we again? Train number 132073 to Psari Dispatch. I'm currently approaching a red signal. Have you got any information for me?
Yes, train number 120, there is a high speed train.
Message received. Thank you very much for the information.
It's gonna be a very quick stop, so yeah, please be ready to move again.
Thank you. I believe there's no German version for the Enviro 500. Is that the model Enviro 500? Fair enough. Oh, is the Enviro an Alexander Dennis model? Oh no, we've got fairly modern ones then. I thought Enviro was Volvo. Did I think it was Volvo? I think so. My brain usually just makes connections with things that I don't really, like, think about. It just sort of does its own thing. That's cool to know, man. I've learned something today.
On train number 132073, exit signal given towards Tragini.
One 132073 to dispatch. I do have a green signal indeed. Thank you very much. Have a lovely rest of your shift.
Thank you, bye.
You never stop learning, exactly, man. There you go. Some of us never stop forgetting as well, unfortunately. I don't claim that energy. ASR, do you know what the orange bar is on my left screen here? The one on the very right. Oh, is that voltage? Oh, it's voltage. Why is it orange? Am I using too many volts? Is my efficiency going to be down the drain? No, do you need to like create like a SimRail dispatching masterclass series on YouTube? Let everyone learn from the best. Really? Why do you think? Why do you think so, though, Bill? Is that just based on like your opinion, or is that based on factual information? Person can't be bothered. As valid. Ah, why is my space bar high and low together? Did I set that up? I remember messing with that. I'll leave it like that then, to be fair. Can you guys remind me of the difference between ETCS level 1 and level 2? They both suck. Cheers. Thank you for breaking it down for me. I do remember it was like one minor difference, I think, from doing the training scenarios. Nah. Realistically, mate. I mean, it's not like LZB, right? Like, yeah, I gotta press Q a couple less times. But even before this, I mean, I was on cruise control, so... Yeah, what? Of SHP? Now I see why you prefer dispatching. We got a gift card next week, innit? Our gift card giveaway. Ooh, that one's gonna hurt. I wouldn't even lie to you boys. That 50 quid's gonna hurt. I had to rent out a van last night. £100, man. Mercer live like a man. Yeah, a man in prison for not following the railway regulations. His house goes to win anyway. Isn't being more rigid a good thing? Rigidity is a good thing, you know? But as you said, makes them less nimble in the city. I mean, they're not like... But they're not racing though, are they? Like, it's... I don't know. I always thought they were okay. I mean, all the buses felt the same to me, if I'm being honest. If they have it in the settings, it's not illegal. Hmm. Do they have it in the settings? They don't have it in the settings. They have it inside the train. They probably should have it in the settings though. Oh, somebody messed up. It should have named and shamed them. Should have named and shamed. Oh, someone's having a stinker. Or is that the AI doing some funkiness? Oh, it is in the settings. Okay, fair enough then. Okay, Nabil, fair enough. I'll be very honest with you, mate. I mean, all our buses... There's not really there's no bus that I've been on that I've thought to myself, wow, this is comfortable, you know? Maybe the seats were nice or whatever, but the actual ride itself... Buses are not exactly something I guess it looks at, like passenger comfort. In terms of investment. Alright, ASR. Well, like be a passenger in one of them. But those are like coaches, aren't they? They're built similarly to coaches. So I would expect that it would be very comfortable. Yeah. Honestly, I feel like I mean, London as a whole is just so focused on cutting costs, making profit. Like the country's priority is just it's different. Very just focused on pure economics and that's it. I've got this whole stretch of track to myself. Very nice. But then you'd think in that case, Nabil, that the priority would be even less. Because of that reason. You think that they'd focus their resources more in the bigger cities? What do you mean not for long, nerds? Bro, the nearest train coming my way, there just isn't a train coming my way. Like there's a couple trains at Kozlov. Oh no, there is a train coming my way. There is a train coming my way. It's an EU07. Another freight train, it seems. We're not meeting for a while though, so... do with the coffee, I think. Well, I don't know how I'm gonna do this night shifts, man. I'm not anxious about it though. I'm feeling confident, but thinking of it logically, I honestly don't know how I'm gonna do it. My body doesn't feel as tired as I thought it would be. Mentally, I think I'm okay. But we'll see. Ban. Do you know, nerds? The other day, when we were doing our ATS convoy, and you were playing silly tunes through the mic, I got done for it. I keep telling you, look, I don't exaggerate. YouTube are really cocky. Bro said, sure, I have the evidence. Bro said dead, hopefully. That is wild. It's not something I need to lie about in a bill. And this is the irony, yeah? Because it was the Thomas one, and then the other one, I forgot the official name for it. The Thomas one, when it's played on my stream through sound alerts, I haven't got done for it. If I have, then I haven't noticed. But that one I did. It said Thomas whatever, da 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 da. And then the other one that I forgot the name of. What's the 35C? Is this meant to be like moonlight? Nabil, if you just take this as moonlight and not sunlight, then it makes it more realistic. I think. No, that's why I said it's ironic, nerds. Because one, it's not from like me. And two, yeah, the quality obviously is a lot worse. So how it... I don't know, man. Like I said, I need to go back and check my other ones and see if it's been picked up from sound alerts. But there was something different about that one. That was why I checked it and I saw, boom, boom. I think maybe it's been blocked from certain territories. That's what usually captures my attention. Some streams will get blocked from certain countries if because of copyright. Like this lo-fi, for example, that I play in the background. It gets me demonetized. It gets that stream demonetized. But it doesn't ban it from some countries. And then you have other ones where it deals with it a lot more harshly. There's a double ET22. Sorry, double EU07 formation. Can't even hear it, really. Well, I mean, if the train's loud enough, then I can just... I'll just turn it off completely. Save myself the hassle. Again, I don't make money, I don't think, from live streams. But, you know, I don't know. We'll never know. Like the only one I think that could have made me anything. It was like a SimRail stream with like over 1,000 views, and that's demonetized. So that's that. Is 144235 waiting for me? I have a feeling it might be. 22-minute delay. Diabolical. Not unheard of though. Not on a freight service in SimRail.
For 4235, signal open.
No, he's not
Okay.
waiting for me.
Continue. Have a nice trip.
I feel like the name Lucas sounds familiar. Luca. Man, this PC case is beautiful, man. I can't wait till I get the fans that I want. And the RGB cables. I threw out my broken PSU today. I threw out something else I threw out. Oh, just I bought some boxes. Does this train have a washer? I've got my button for it. There it is. That looks very strange, doesn't it? The only train that doesn't have a washer is the ET22. Okay. I thought that there were more that didn't have it. Yeah, I noticed. Yeah. I think Mercedes have that. Exactly that, nerd. Exactly that. Yes. Why can't I find any pictures of it, Nabil? It's so, like, rare. Why is it so rare? You can take those tomatoes and shove them up your nose. We don't do tomatoes over here. Not in my household. Tomatoes are banned. Touché. I'll send them right back to you, mate. I will send them right back to you. Is that something people are requesting, ASR? If it is, then probably real soon. No return address. Then I'll just bury them in the soil in the garden and let them grow. Then I'll feed them to the birds. By my braking, I'm just preparing for the red signal ahead. I don't want to brake like super hard. You know, 400 meters before I get there. No, she will not know. She is of the same mind, thankfully. I know ASL, but sometimes I find the braking curves to be a little bit harsh. If you're talking about the DMI one. It's okay in a passenger, but I think on a freight, I don't know, maybe due to the weight, I feel like I have to brake pretty hard to be aligned with it. Bro said no, he doesn't. What do you mean? It's just the way to do things, nerd. I do things by the book. Yeah, exactly. I don't want to do max ED braking. I just feel like it's a little bit too harsh. Train 132073 to Kozlov Dispatch, currently being held as a red signal. Have you got any information for me? That Shrek one is hideous. Christ almighty. One 132073 dispatch, message received, thank you very much. On the way to Krakow, let's see if we make it that far. That's a new livery, ain't it, from December? The red and white. I think I get what you mean, Nabil. I think I get what you mean. I used to do the same. If it gets to that point, ASR, I just hand it over to AI and I let AI work the magic. And then I just take it from there.
Niner 32 signal open clear for departure on airstrip. 132073, stop providing departing 239er33.
132073 message received. Thank you. Try and keep it moving as much as we can. I did ASR, yeah, I did. And as I said on the Discord server, I hope they haven't announced it super early. Like, too early, because I am looking very, very, very much forward to it.
Three two four 240, Viking, stop for block distance 329er32.
Yeah, thank you very much. I'll wait till the next block clear from the previous train. Thank you.
Oh man, it's your birthday. Well, happy early birthday, ASR. I might forget by the time Monday comes around. Hello, Cookie Monster. How you doing? I really could do with a coffee. I'm gonna hand it over to AI at this red. I'll sort myself out and come back. Olon Berisha, hello. How you doing? I'm just gonna make myself a quick coffee. I won't be more than 5 minutes tops. I'll let the bot take charge for a bit, and then I'll come back and we'll resume manual operation.
324240, signal open, clear for departure, Havana Street. 13207, you can continue, Havana Street.
Thank you, dispatch. Continuing my journey of night shift.
Alright, we back. I hope you guys enjoyed AI Driving Simulator. I'm glad that you're doing okay, Cookie Monster. Oh god, we stopped really early. I didn't release the brakes, that's why I pressed the wrong button. I'm glad that you're doing well. I'm also doing well, thank you, myself. Hello, Tommy, how you doing, mate? Hello, Sad Looks, how are you doing as well, my man? Good to see ya. Oh. Yeah. All on Barisha. Is your texture setting set to half resolution? If it's a 2 minutes thing, it's for me, but I didn't say 2 minutes, bro. I said 5. I think that was within. I think I did everything within 5 minutes. Not quarter, just half. If you're already on half, then try going to maybe medium, and the medium preset. Medium presets, or if you're an ultra, then you can try going down to high. Yeah, if medium works for you, then brilliant. This game is a little bit demanding, so I'm not surprised that you're struggling a bit on a 1660 Ti. But as you found what works for you, you should be alright. It could also depend on where you are on the map as well. If you're out in the middle of nowhere, it's likely that you could set everything to maximum and you'll be okay. And then you can go to Warsaw, everything could be okay. Then you go into Warsaw and then you've got a slideshow on your hands. Hello King, how you doing, mate? It's alright, don't worry about it. How was the stream? Was it good? How are you doing as well? Nice and fun, love it. Was it a bit of GTA? Glad the week is over. Yeah, I don't blame you, mate. You deserve a good weekend, my man. Please do make sure you get plenty of rest. Go out for a walk. Go to some sort of event that you find interesting. Anything to sort of just bring peace of mind. Oh, the supermarket sim. Why not, man? Bit of cheeky supermarket sim. I'm doing very well, thank you, my man. Very, very, very well. Big moves this weekend. Are we on like a really, really downhill decline? I think we've got AI dispatching here. For better or for worse. Nice one, Stad looks. Sick. Yeah, just long story short, just sorting some stuff out. But yeah, it was all good. I'm doing good. Not sure, to be honest, how, considering I slept at like 8 or 9 in the morning today. But I guess that will set me up for my upcoming night shifts. I get to get into the habit a little bit earlier than usual. Why are we both stood here? I mean, it's not too far off, King. Not too far off. But I won't be able to say any more than that. Right, not sure what we're being held up here for. Nerd ASR, any idea? Bitter, Nabil, bitter. I use one more spoon of coffee than I should nowadays, so it's a lot stronger than it's supposed to be. Because I still use the same amount of sugar and the same amount of something else that I put in it, but I've doubled the coffee. So it's a little bit bitter, but nothing we can't handle. Or do you mean you drink every coffee like latte, cappuccino, flat white? I don't know what the hell I make. It's just coffee. I just mix some things together, and that's about that. Yeah, I mean, when I go out to buy coffee, I'm indifferent. I usually tend to go for what's got the most caffeine, but ultimately, I don't really mind. Oh, nice. We used to have a Nescafe one. Oh, bro. And if you have the actual glass that you're meant to drink the coffee from, it literally looks like it does in the advert. It was so sick, and the taste was incredible. Really smooth. But it started acting up. And I tried to do a little bit to it to try and sort it out, and it wouldn't be sorted out. So at some point, we'll get a new one. But yeah, coffee machines are the way forward, honestly. Only 2, King. I work part-time. I could work a full-time week due to how many overtime opportunities there are, like every single week. I could literally work every single day, 8 hours a day. Like I could be on a full-time schedule just by doing overtime, but it's not really necessary. Turn on the AC. I don't mind doing that. That's it really, isn't it? It's just clicking it. Yeah, that says on. Oh yeah, the bill before uni. Oh, you're reminding me, bro. You're reminding me before uni. Just get it to make me a nice cup. Then I drink it while I'm on my way. 132073 to Miachov dispatch. Message received. Thank you very much for the update. I think I'm getting sent out of ahead of this passenger. Or is it an ECS? It's completely empty. Yeah, we're basically waiting for this. How late are we now, man? Oh, only 8 minutes. Oh, yeah, because of the technical stop. So that brought back some... he's got left track set up on. Is that a player? There's the answer. As I was in doubt, I no longer am in doubt. Oh, it is a passenger, okay. There's the 4K version. I mean, King, it's different, isn't it? When you're working full time, overtime is a whole different ball game compared to when you're only doing part time, you know. So, yeah, I know it was a joke, ASR. It was a joke, okay. That was a 320 kilobit per second version, okay. That was the wave file form of that. Is that what you wanted? There you go. I mean, looks, that's the beauty of SimRail, isn't it? If you wanted to do a 4-hour run, you have that available. If you wanted to do a 20-minute run, you have that available. The variety is there. That's the best ways to go about making a game as a developer. Give people the choice. You know? Like Matt Pedalston, give me the choice to turn on the stop marker after every scenario. I'd be a much happier man. My TSW experience would be enhanced greatly. It's 9:28. I'm gonna have to finish at 9:30 on the dot. I'm gonna need to start preparing for work. I'm gonna have to be very strict with it.
Method used to efficiently maintain speed and reduce motor stress and maintenance requirements.
Nerd is down bad. Bro's got 0 channel points. He has to play it through his mic. 5.5 hours and he did it, Stadlux. Fair enough, bro. I think the longest I've ever done was like 3.5, I think. I don't think I've even done a 4-hour service before.
Coasting is a method used to efficiently maintain speed and reduce motor stress and maintenance requirements.
Everyone in the server is thinking, what the hell? I know I can't ASR. And he'll get in trouble. I know. That's my bribe. I'm keeping it in my back pocket as a bribe. It is 9:30, yes. Yes. Get going, I must.
Of things that all trade sim world. Number one, game-ending spans. Imagine you've run for
Pardon me. Right. Let's hand over to the Captain AI. T-Cave. T-Cave. Let's have a gander at this T-Cave character.
Number three, the stop marker. One of the worst. After every single training center train introduction, it will turn itself on. You turn it off, you do another introduction, it turns itself on. Again, you do another scenario.
No, please, it's very disruptive.
On again.
Please.
Why? Number four.
Nah, ASR beat you to it, Nabil. I'd have been more than happy to raid him.
Another second. It's on the destination. A second.
Oh, he's not even streaming. Nice. All right. Thank you very much for joining me today, my people. It has been a pleasure streaming to you as always. I did enjoy my SimRail experience today, I'll be honest. And I look forward to playing it more often come the April release. We are in April right now, so at some point it needs to come out. I'll be back on Monday. Just keep an eye out on schedule. Keep an eye out on Discord for the schedule. If you're not part of the Discord, please type in chat !Discord, and you are all welcome. You are all invited to join. You'll get a lot of announcements there. You'll know what's going on. Keep up with the latest, whatever. And yeah, £50 gift card, £50 gift card giveaway next week. So you'll definitely want to keep an eye on the Discord for that. And I'll leave you guys with T-Cave. Have a lovely rest of your weekend. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Stay safe. Health is wealth. And until the next time. Peace out.